The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm.
Kevin Keyes.
So, Kevin, last week you had a bit of a mishap.
A mishap is an understatement.
You're a digit down.
Yeah, I'm a quarter of a digit down.
So a lot of people saw on Facebook, and I'm sure commented on your posts and stuff back and forth. What the hell happened?
I was out snowblowing. The horrific amount of snow that dumped on us on Tuesday and Wednesday.
It was heavy snow.
You know what? And I shoveled maybe about 6 or 7 shovelfuls, and I went, screw this. It's too damn heavy.
Now, when you resorted to your snowblower, I know it had to be bad because we had that talk about how bad your snowblower is.
It's 40 years old.
Yeah. And you said you sometimes have to pour gasoline on the
in the spark plug.
In the spark plug to get it to start.
Yep. And so I thought, I'm going to try it. Unscrewed the spark plug, got the little Tylenol little syringe that you get from the doctors for your kids. Put about 2 mils of gasoline in the spark plug. Started right up. I'm like, score.
Yeah.
So I completed everything but one last strip on my sidewalk.
Oh, no way.
And I locked the auger, put it in park, went inside and called my neighbor to ask if he wanted to borrow my snowblower for his stuff.
Okay.
He told me no, and I think in between that time that I went in, that snow had a chance to sit in that chute.
Oh.
And so it got
jammed up.
Yep. And so when I went back out there, put the auger, unlocked the auger, started going, no snow was flying out. So locked the auger, put it in park, looked in, saw that there was indeed a cork in there.
Yeah.
Made sure the auger was locked again, which I've done 24 times.
Right.
Cleared it out that way.
Yeah.
So dug in there just a little bit, did a couple swipes, and on that third swipe, the machine's so old it shakes, and it shook the auger lock loose. That third time I was in there. And whap.
You just get this.
It kissed 3 of my fingertips. And by kissed, I mean pummeled.
You are so lucky, though, Kevin Keyes.
Yeah.
Thank God for your big, meaty man hands. Any tinier fellow would have had their hand just ripped right off, I think.
So, yeah, broke all 3, the tips of all 3 fingers.
Wow.
Lost my middle finger to the first knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And lived to tell the tale.
And
now I walk around like I have a question constantly.
Because it's throbbing, so you have to keep it up there.
Yeah,
so
I
that
have to keep it elevated all the time, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because walking around, I'm 6'6" already.
Yeah.
And then walking around with gigantic white nubs. Going, here, ask me about what happened. Because I want to talk about it a lot.
You walked in, and I'm like, hey, welcome to the program, Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So that's my... And you know what? March 31st would have been 1 year when I rolled my ankle.
That's right.
So I didn't even make it a year without screwing myself up again.
Now, when it first happened, were you instantly like, ow?
I was instantly
or did it take
like,
a while?
WTF?
Right, like what happened?
And I yanked my glove off, and I saw what had happened.
Yeah.
And I immediately, I think, went into panic, adrenaline, shock, and my body went into, all right, let's get you to where you need to be.
Right.
So my neighbor, lucky my neighbor was home because Lisa was out of town. And he drove me to the hospital, stayed all 4 hours with me. And I'm like, dude, after an hour, I'm like, man, you can go. You don't need to hang around for this.
Right.
And he was like, no, I'm here for the long haul, man. So kudos to my neighbor, Derek.
Derek's awesome.
He saved my life.
He saved my life. I could have bled out.
Yep.
Wow.
And so, yeah.
God.
Lesson learned. Painful, expensive, lesson to learn, yeah.
Somebody said to me, they're like, oh, my God, when he's clearing out, why doesn't he just shut off the snowblower? I'm like, he needs gasoline to start.
I know. And you know.
Do you know what a pain in the ass that is to have to?
And Lisa wanted to yell at me so badly.
Yeah.
And she couldn't because she knows how it is, number one.
Yeah.
I think she gave her parents an earful, though.
Yeah.
Like, afterwards, I think she was so upset. She's like, you need to come get that POS snowblower.
Yeah.
And get it out of our house, blah, 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 blah. These people were kind enough to give it to us. And here she is, take the piece of crap back. So now, hopefully, I have proven myself that we need a new damn snowblower. So, hopefully...
To go back to when we were talking about that snowblower back in December, it's ironic because I said, and I listened back to the audio, Kevin, you need to get a new snowblower. You could injure yourself with that snowblower. Do you remember?
You are a soothsayer. You called it.
I said that snowblower is gonna hurt you some point in time. Oh God.
Yeah, I have a buddy who works for Bismarck Public Schools.
Yeah.
Who teaches some classes, some technical classes, and they use bandsaws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he had because I went in and had the bandages changed on Friday.
Yeah.
And shot pictures of it with my cell phone.
I'm like, nice. That's awesome.
Not that sick enough that I need to be reminded of the stupidity that I did. Anyway, my buddy wanted me to forward these pictures to his cell phone so that he could show his class. Yep.
The power of machines.
Don't be an idiot. I'm glad that I'm the spokesperson for stupidity.
For what you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev. So then how do you shower and stuff? Do you have to...
1 gallon Ziploc baggie.
I was going to say, you don't smell too bad.
Nope.
So I'm assuming you've been...
Ziploc baggie. Pinch, 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 pinch on the side,
and
then keep my hand up in the air.
Oh gosh!
It's really fun to get the right side of my body cleaned up because it's like I just lather up my main body and then I just rub my arm and stuff all over my. That's clean, right? Yeah, it sucks.
Make the water do the work.
That sucks, and you know what? Things that you do every day.
How are you playing video games?
I'm not.
Oh, Kevin,
I know.
That's your life source.
Thank goodness that a week and a half ago there was a game called Full House Poker that came out. 1 button. Hit me. Stand. And so that's what I've been playing. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Texting. You can't text.
I know.
I have to put my stuff on a table and henpeck it.
Oh, well, I guess you're making do. At least it's not your bowling hand.
That's true.
Right?
And you know what? Becca left me a message on Facebook saying,
she was super concerned, wasn't
Sweet,
she?
Now I'm going to beat you in bowling. It wasn't like, oh, I feel so sorry for you. She's like, opportunity. And I said, sorry, lady, not my bowling hand.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's so funny. We have such a wonderful, caring staff here.
Her strong concern for my well-being. So that's my I've named him Stubs.
I know. That's cute.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm banking for.
Your hand has personality now. Mine, just normal hands.
I'm going to be that creepy guy with the missing part of it. Everybody knows one. My uncle was one.
Father Richter carries his thumb around in his pocket because he doesn't have it anymore.
See, and those people, as nice as they are, there's something creepy about them. And I'm going to be that creepy guy now, and I don't want to be.
Oh.
But I'm going to flip people off like no tomorrow.
Are they going to know?
Maybe not. I was thinking about buying it a hat or an accessory of some sort
It's like
to promote
a device of
a sombrero.
Oh, jeez. We should make a Twitter page for Stubs. We should. Put a little hat on him or something. Like a little badass hat with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
Little sad face.
Yeah, sorry.
Have you seen my fingernail?
Have you seen my upper half of my finger? Oh,
One day I was just chilling out in a glove, and then somebody whapped me in the back of the head.
I'm so confused.
I came to, and I was missing part of myself.
I'm half the man I used to be.
Or at least a quarter.
Oh, Okay. All right. Well, I hope you feel better next week. I hope that it's not as painful.
Thanks.
Hopefully.
Does it freak you out that every time you look over at me, it looks like I'm giving you the 3 sign? Not
3 is
piece.
the magic number. When we get done, I'm going to play 3's the magic number
Thank
for
you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't freak me out at all. It's just almost like
Put your hand down.
you look like when back in the 80s trend where they used to wear the lacy gloves.
Oh, right.
Because it almost looks like you got jazz hands. Because you have to keep them separate with the lacy gloves. So
Nice.
It's almost like I'm co-hosting with Prince today.
Very nice. I did come in this morning and start singing Single Ladies.
You did.
Because that's what it is. Picture Beyonce doing the whole ring thing.
Oh, the single
Yep.
ladies. Yeah, the flipping of the hand.
That's what my hand looks like.
It does.
You got to put a ring on this finger.
Oh, gosh, Kev. Well, thanks for sharing your story with us.
You're welcome. Be careful out there, kids.
Be cautious. Hey, coming up, what is the biggest regret that people have? We'll talk about that. Also, the 7 most ridiculous movie character overreactions and predicaments. Although this segment sort of
Was a predicament.
So we'll go a little bit more in depth with that. Also, get your request in. Let me know what you want to hear today. Email me, Stacy at urlradio.net. That's STACY at urlradio.net.